Alright, I'm going to give my thoughts on Denise's thoughts. I don't know if any of y'all follow Denise on YouTube, but she's definitely opinionated, and I'm opinionated, so I don't have a problem with her being opinionated, but I'm about to give her some opinions.
I know what I see, and now there's a lot of people saying like, oh, TNA is the second promotion out there. I do not believe that. I do not feel that way. However,
okay, you don't feel that way. Well, I don't feel that way either. I feel like TNA is the #1 promotion.
never say never. It could have happened someday. You never.
The time is now. It's happening on AMC. TNA is the #1 promotion. WWE might be the #1 sports entertainment promotion, but TNA is the #1 wrestling promotion.
No, right? Never say never in pro wrestling, but right now I don't think they're there yet. Now, I consume WWE, AEW, and TNA. So I created 6 bullet points of things that I desperately want to see change or alter in TNA to.
She wants to see these things change in TNA. I know that I'm going to disagree with a lot of this.
Really make this a stronger show, and I hope that we see that now in their AMC era. The first one is more emphasis on in-ring wrestling. Now, some of you are probably going, Denise, really? What? Huh?
I'm not going, Denise, here, really what? I'm going, don't you understand the business model that got broken with pay-per-views and how pay-per-views were used as where you put your wrestling? Your television was used as a tool to promote the pay-per-views. So I understand you want free wrestling. I understand you want that, but it's not good business. It's why the pay-per-view model broke. It's because they quit. They gave away free matches on television that should only have been gave away on pay-per-view.
Well, I will tell you that there's been several shows that I've tuned into for Impact where I kind of felt like we were screwed out of like really good matches where.
That's because TNA is a good business model. you weren't screwed. They're trying to get you to pay for those good quality matches.
There was potential for good matches, but instead they would give us like 3 minutes here with this guys, 5 minutes here with these guys, instead of really giving us like the whole meat and potatoes.
You're not supposed to get the meat and potatoes on a free show. That's not how it works.
In the matchup.
That's why AEW's business model is broken. It doesn't work.
And I kind of felt like we were getting that like almost every single week, and that started to irritate me a little bit because I tune in for the wrestling. I want to see the wrestling, and they have such a great.
You're not getting free wrestling. It's okay. It's okay. It's just not going to happen. Go watch AEW. You'll get all your free wrestling with low pay-per-view buy rates.
Roster with so many different styles of wrestlers. Please put that on the table and serve it to us every Thursday. So
no, we're not serving you that every Thursday. If you're lucky, we'll give that to you on the first episode of AMC, the first TNA Impact on AMC. It'll be a big show. They'll give you a big match. You'll be lucky that you got it for free, just to bring you in next week. But we're not giving you that every week. Hang that up. That's not happening. You want that? Go watch AEW. Hell, go watch WWE. They do that stupid shit too.
I don't want to see short matches. I don't want to see.
Well, you're going to get short matches. They're called jobber matches. They've been working for 100 billion years, and they're going to keep on doing it. That's how Bill Goldberg became a household name.
Teaser of matches. I want them to give us a little bit more of what they do with their TNA specials, because their TNA specials I think are great. And
their TNA specials are supposed to be great. Their TNA specials are special shows. That's the whole point, to get you to order TNA Plus. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're totally missing the point on this.
Of course, they're specials, so they're going to be better. But I do.
Yeah, they're specials. They're going to be better.
I think there's a happy balance where you can put that a little bit more on the weekly programming. Number 2 is easier to follow storylines. I said I cover Impact every single week, and there are times where I tune in and I'm like, when did this storyline start? What? When did this happen? I feel like I missed 5.
Easier to understand storylines. Mike Santana is a recovering drug addict, and he has a drug problem. And some of that stuff doesn't get emphasized directly on the show. You're supposed to be able to fill in between the blanks. Guess what? TNA is not for pea brains. It's for wrestling fans with brains. You want pea brains? Go watch WWE. Bad guy versus good guy. Nothing else to the story. Simple storylines. You want that? Go watch WWE. There's already a company for you. You want your pure wrestling? Go watch AEW. There's already a company for you.
Years sometimes. And so I do think that sometimes you need to just make an easier thread to follow on the show. All right, number 3 is better production quality.
Better production. So you want your wrestling to look like your videos, really slick, with your little production in the background, your belts in the background, your fancy setup. You want it to look like Chris Van Vliet, the Ango show. You want it to be really cutting edge. We don't want that. We want the grittiness. We like that. Here's the story, Denise. I don't want TNA to change. I don't want it to clean up. I don't want it to simplify. I don't want TNA to change. I don't want the grit polish of the product to go away. I don't want the cameras to be stabilized. I don't want the stories to be dumbed down into a partially mind-numbing WWE-style narrative. I don't want that. I want TNA to stay just the way it is. This isn't a hate speech against you. It's just, I understand you don't like the current TNA. Well, I understand there's plenty of places for you to watch. There's AEW with the pure wrestling given away on free television, and that's what you want. I understand that you want that free wrestling, and it results in a company that doesn't grow. I want TNA to grow, and what you want is for TNA to not grow, and I just don't like that. This is nothing against you personally. This is just how I feel. I'm Kent Jones. I'm signing off.